Welcome back to Crime Chronicles. Today we take a look at an urgent manhunt, which is underway to track down a notorious gangland boss who has escaped jail where he was serving an indefinite sentence for turning part of Merseyside into Hell's Kitchen. Stay tuned as we look at the timeline of the escape and decide if revenge might be the motive. Daniel G., now aged 44, was a leading member of a powerful family gang that turned the Grisdale estate in Everton into something akin to a 24-hour open-air drug market. Police and the prison service are working to recapture the gangster and work out who helped him escape the Category D prison. Category D prisons are the lowest end of the security spectrum, focused more on rehabilitation and offer prisoners greater freedoms within the prison grounds. He was jailed indefinitely in 2010 for the public's protection after a secret probe found he conspired to buy guns and threatened to kill a teenager. The gangster was plotting to arm himself after making death threats to Jamie Starkey, a 16-year-old gunman who shot Daniel during a New Year's Day confrontation in 2008. G sustained serious injuries when Starkey shot him outside an Anfield pub in the early hours, with one bullet piercing his stomach and lung before exiting his back. After the shooting, G was rushed to hospital but refused treatment, suffering severe pain and trauma from Starkey's murderous and unprovoked assault. Jailing G indefinitely, the Recorder of Liverpool, Judge Henry Globe QC, said, "I am in no doubt that the public must be protected from you in the future. I really do not know when it will be safe to release you." He ordered G to serve a minimum of 4 years behind bars before his case could go before the parole board. At the time, G's barrister, Stuart Lawson Rogers QC, told Liverpool Crown Court that the gangster was terrified. An indefinite sentence would mean he would never see the light of day again. The sentence ran at the same time as the 7.5-year sentence he was serving for drug offences. G was subsequently transferred to the Category D open prison from which he escaped. A prison service spokesman said, "All prisoners in Category D prisons are robustly risk assessed and absconds are rare. An abscond is an escape that does not involve overcoming a physical security restraint, such as that provided by a wall or fence, locks, bolts or bars, a secure vehicle, handcuffs, or the direct supervision of staff. Offenders who break the rules are punished and face extra time behind bars, and we are working with the police to recapture this prisoner," said a prison service spokesman. G is one of Liverpool's G brothers, who were known for dominating the Grisdale estate in the mid-2000s. His brother, Darren G, was jailed for 18 years in 2006 for planning a revenge shooting of a member of a rival crime gang. In 2017, another brother, Stephen G, was handed a 6-year and 8-month sentence after he robbed an OAP while high on cocaine and his dead brother's antipsychotic medication. He told Liverpool Crown Court that he had gone off the rails after his brother, Billy G, was tragically found hanged in 2016. According to the Prison and Probation Service, Category D prisons have minimal security and allow eligible prisoners to spend most of their day away from the prison on licence, to carry out work, education, or for other resettlement purposes. If an offender breaks the rules in an open prison, they are not permitted to return to an open prison for at least 2 years. At his trial in October of 2009, Daniel G was found guilty of 2 counts of threats to kill and another 2 of blackmail. Jurors were unable to agree on 2 more serious charges of conspiracy to murder and conspiracy to possess firearms and ammunition. As his second trial was about to start, G, formerly of Maryport Close in Everton, admitted the second charge. Cleveland police confirmed G had absconded from Kirklevington Grange Prison on Monday, May 27th. G was last seen wearing a black jumper, black Adidas tracksuit bottoms with a white stripe down each leg, and black trainers. He was carrying a yellow JD Sports bag and is described as a white male of large build, around 6 foot tall, and bald. Absconds are monitored to analyse the frequency across the open estate and identify any trends nationally, also taking into consideration the management of risk to the public. Due to the relaxed conditions and reduced security, it is easy to abscond from open prison conditions. After G absconded, Cleveland police said he is believed to have links to the North Yorkshire area, including Whitby, Carlisle, St Helens and Merseyside. However, there will undoubtedly be fears G's proximity to both Newcastle and the Scottish border could also see him either flee further north or to Europe. A woman with a pram, appearing to meet with Daniel G, is being urged to come forward after the notorious gangster escaped from prison. The day after G left the prison on May 27th, he was seen on CCTV at James Cook University Hospital train station, where he is believed to have boarded a train to Middlesbrough. Officers have now released CCTV images of a woman with a pushchair who is seen on the station platform between 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. the same day as G was there. The woman, who is wearing a leopard print hat, a Barber-style brown jacket and cream trousers with a knee brace on, appears to board a train with G heading to Middlesbrough. Then both change to another train going to Darlington. G and the mystery woman both get off at Darlington and go their separate ways on the platform. The woman can be seen leaving Darlington train station without G, pushing a pushchair and heading towards Yarm Road and the town centre of Darlington. Officers have said they would like to speak to this woman and have urged her to come forward and assist with inquiries. Investigators now also have CCTV footage showing G boarding the 2:16 p.m. train from Darlington to Liverpool Lime Street on May 28th. It is unknown at which stop he got off the train. In order to stay on the run, a fugitive needs a network. He will need a person or people to feed him, house him, clothe him, and transport him. If a fugitive on the run has no support, they might resort to crime to get money, and that means they'll be more likely to come to the attention of the police. Investigators have said that being a fugitive on your own is virtually an impossibility. So many fugitives can't resist the pull of home, as that's where they know they have an established network. Merseyside is G's home territory, and Liverpool, being a port city, also allows criminals the opportunity to flee to a number of places. Police now think he could have returned to Liverpool so his network could then get him out of the country. Another possibility is that he may have returned to get revenge against those that put him behind bars. Merseyside police have now taken charge of the investigation, a great indication that they believe that G is headed for home. The G brothers were well known for their violence during their reign of terror on the Grisdale estate, so we are betting that Daniel G isn't heading back there to live the quiet life. Thank you for joining us today on Crime Chronicles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel with your friends.